Thursday. Happy Thursday. I hope you're having a great Thursday today. It is Thursday, April 22nd. Yeah, it's the 22nd day of April. Let's look at our kitten calendar. We have our little kitten calendar right there. Let's find the 22nd. Ooh, look, this week right here. There's yesterday, the 21st. That was Wednesday. And here's today, the 22nd. It is Thursday, the 22nd. And when we go straight up, we see the abbreviation for Thursday. Thursday, April 22nd. And down here it says April 2021. Well, I hope you're having a great day today. We've got two really fun books to look at. This first one is called The Berenstain Bears Seashore Treasures. Oh, this will be fun. Let's look at this. Here's our opening page. The Bear family was going to the seashore. They were going across a bridge. Ooh, they're going to the sea. The bridge went to Laughing Gull Island. It was called Laughing Gull Island because so many laughing gulls lived there. Ha ha ha, cried the laughing gulls as they sailed across the sky. Yeah, all the seagulls right there. Will we be there soon? Asked Sister Bear. Yes, said Papa Bear. Do you see that house on the beach? That is where we are going to stay. Ooh, they're staying at the beach. Let's find out what happens. The Bear family unpacked the car and they carried their things into the house. Brother Bear, Sister Bear, and Papa Bear put on their swimsuits. Mama Bear decided to wait until later. Come on, Papa, said Brother. Let's go to the beach. Ooh, they're going to the beach. Says Papa, I found something in the closet. What is it? Asked Brother Bear. It's a map, said Papa, an old pirate treasure map. Oh, he's found an old map. Really, my dear, said Mama Bear. It says this place used to be called Pirate's Cove, said Papa. It says that pirates buried their booty treasure here. What is booty, Papa? Asked Sister. Booty is treasure, said Papa. Pirate treasure. You know, gold, silver, diamonds, and rubies. Now, really, my dear, says Mama Bear. Papa Bear is imagining this treasure. Do you think the map is real? Asked Brother Bear. There's only one way to find out, said Papa. Follow me. Papa got a shovel and they went down to the beach. It was a bright sunny day and the sea sparkled. Waves crashed upon the shores. Ha 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 ha, cried the laughing gulls. Yeah. Oh, it looks like a great day on the beach. Papa began to dig and the cubs splashed in the sea. Have you found any treasure yet, Papa? Asked Brother Bear. Not so far, said Papa. All I found are some old seashells. But he's still looking. What is this one, Papa? Asked Sister. Oh, that's a clamshell, said Papa. It's big and gray. Yeah, there's a clamshell. What is this one? Asked Brother Bear. Oh, that's an oyster shell. It's bumpy and black, said Brother Bear. Papa looked at the treasure map. He said, this must not be the right spot. Let's find out what happens. He moved to another spot and dug some more. Any treasure yet, Papa? Asked Brother. No, just more old shells. What is this one? Asked Brother. Oh, that's a scallop shell, said Papa. It's pretty and pink. Yeah. What are the shells for? Asked Brother. Oh, shells are homes for sea animals, said Papa Bear. The clam shell was the home of a clam. The oyster shell was the home of an oyster. And the scallop shell was the home of a scallop. The sun shone down and the sea sparkled. Waves crashed upon the shore. Ha 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 ha, cried the laughing gulls. Looks like they're having a great time. Papa, what happened to the clam, the oyster, and the scallop? Asked Sister. Oh, yeah, the animals that were inside their shells. Well, I guess maybe the laughing gulls got them, said Papa. Papa looked at the map again. He said, this must not be the right spot. Oh, yeah, because he's looking for treasure. He went to another spot and dug some more. Any treasure yet, Papa? Asked Sister. I'm afraid not, said Papa. Just more old shells. You know what, though, said Papa? Digging for treasure is hot work. Ha 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 ha, cried the laughing gulls. Said Papa Bear. Do you think those gulls are laughing at us and our treasure hunt? No way, said Brother. We came looking for treasure and we found it. We found the treasure of the sea. That's right, said Sister. A whole bucket full. They're talking about the shells right there. That's the treasure. Time for a dip, said Papa Bear. After they cooled off, they headed back to the house to show Mama their treasure. Papa, said Brother Bear, what are you going to do with the treasure map? Said Papa, I just may leave it in the closet for the next Papa Bear. Oh, that was a lot of fun. That was called The Seashore Treasure. Okay, I want to share this next book with you. And I grew up reading this book. Yeah, I knew this one from a long time ago. And it's called A Chair for My Mother. Let's look at this. My mother works as a waitress in the Blue Tile Diner. After school, sometimes I go to meet her there. Then her boss, Josephine, gives me a job too. Yeah, there's the diner right there. I wash the salt and peppers and fill the ketchup, and one time I peeled all the onions for the onion soup. When I finish, Josephine says, "Good work, honey," and she pays me. And every time I put half of my money into the jar. So she's saving up her money. Oh, here's the jar right here. It takes a long time to fill a jar this big. Every day when my mother comes home from work, I take down the jar. My mama empties all of the change from the tips out of her purse for me to count, and then we push all of the coins into the jar. Sometimes my mom is laughing when she comes home from work, and sometimes she's so tired she just falls asleep, and I'll count the money in myself. Some days she has lots of tips, and some days she has only a little. Then she looks worried. But each evening, every single shiny coin goes into the jar. We sit in the kitchen to count the tips. Usually Grandma sits with us too while we count. She likes to hum. Often she has money in her old leather wallet for us. Whenever she gets a good bargain on tomatoes or bananas or something she buys, she puts the saved money and the rest of it into our jar. Yeah, there's Mama and Grandma. There's the jar right there. It looks like it's filling up. When we can't get a single more coin into the jar, we are going to take out all of the money and go buy a chair. Oh, that's a beautiful chair. Yes, a chair. A wonderful, beautiful, large, soft armchair. We will get one covered in velvet with roses all over it, and we are going to get the best chair in the whole world. That is because our old chairs burned up. There was a big fire in our old house. All of the chairs burned. So did our sofa, and so did everything else. That wasn't such a long time ago. My mother and I were coming home from buying new shoes, and I had new sandals. She had new pumps. We were walking to our house from the bus. We were looking at everyone's tulips, and she was saying she liked red tulips, and I was saying I liked yellow ones. And then we came around our block. Right outside the house stood two big red fire engines. I could see lots of smoke. Tall orange flames came out of the roof. All of the neighbors stood in a bunch across the street. Mama grabbed my hand and we ran. My Uncle Sandy saw us and ran to us. Mama yelled, "Where's Mom? Where's Mother?" And I yelled, "Where's my grandma?" My Aunt Ida waved and shouted, "She's here, she's here, she's fine, don't worry." Grandma was all right, and our cat was safe too, though it took a while to find her. But everything else in our whole house was gone. Yeah. Oh, and here's their old house right there. What was left of the house was turned to charcoal and ashes. We went to stay with my mother's sister, Aunt Ida, and Uncle Sandy, and then we were able to move into the apartment downstairs. We painted the walls yellow, and the floors were all shiny, but the rooms were very empty. And the first day we moved in, the neighbors brought pizza and cake and ice cream, and they brought a lot of other great things too. The family across the street brought us a table and three kitchen chairs, and the old man next door gave us a bed from when his children were little. My other grandpa brought us his beautiful rug, and my mother's other sister, Sally, had made us a red and white curtains. Mama's boss, Josephine, brought pots and pans, silverware, and dishes, and my cousin brought me her own stuffed bear. Everyone clapped when my grandma made a speech. Grandma said, "You all are the kindest people, and we thank you very, very much. It's lucky we're young and we can start all over." Yeah, so that's what Grandma said. That was last year, but we still have no sofa and no big chairs. When Mama comes home, her feet hurt, and there's no good place for me to take a load off my feet. When Grandma wants to sit back and hum or cut up potatoes, she has to get us as comfortable as she can on a hard kitchen chair. So that is how come Mama brought home the biggest jar she could find at the diner, and all the coins started to go into the jar. Now the jar is too heavy for me to lift down. Uncle Sandy gave me a quarter, but he had to boost me up so I could put it in the jar. Yeah, the coin jar is full. After supper, Mama and Grandma and I stood in front of the jar. "Well, I never would have believed it, but I guess it's full," Mama said. My mother brought home little paper wrappers for the nickels and the dimes and the quarters, and I counted them all and wrapped them all up. On my mother's day off, we took all the coins to the bank. The bank exchanged them for $10 bills, and then we took the bus downtown to shop for our new chair. Yeah, they're at the bank right there. We shopped through 4 furniture stores. We tried our big chairs and small chairs, high chairs and low chairs, soft chairs and hard chairs. Grandma said she felt like Goldilocks and the three bears trying out all of the chairs. There's Grandma right there trying out the chairs. Finally, we found the chair we were all dreaming of, and the money in the jar was just enough to pay for it. We called Aunt Ida and Uncle Sandy, and they came right down in their pickup truck to drive the new chair home for us. They knew we couldn't wait for it to be delivered. Ooh, let's see their new chair. Oh, wow. Look at that. I tried out the chair in the back of our truck. Mama wouldn't let me sit there while we drove home, but they let me sit in it a while they carried it up to the door. Yeah, so they carried it up to the door. And now we set the chair right beside the window with the red and white curtains. Grandma and Mama and I all sit there while Aunt Ida took our picture. Now Grandma sits in it and talks with people going on and by in the daytime. Mama sits down and watches the news on TV when she comes home from her job. And after supper, I sit with her, and she can reach right up and turn out the light if I fall asleep in her lap. Oh, that's a great chair. The end. That book was called A Chair for My Mother. I love that book. Well, I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye, friends. Have a great day.